Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. It's Sophie. I'm super excited to be back with another makeup tutorial for you guys today. And today I'm going to be creating this teal and cranberry halo eye. So if you guys want to see how I achieved this look, then just go ahead and keep on watching. And also if you want to be entered for our monthly giveaway, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and then comment done down below if you live in the US because our giveaway is US only. But yeah, jumping right into the tutorial, first thing I'm doing is priming my eyelids. And for primer, I like to use concealer. Today I'm using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. And I did set it with some translucent powder as well. Then for today's palette, I'm picking up my Morphe 39A Dare to Create palette. First thing I'm doing is going into this light orange shade. And this is going to be our transition color. So I'm just popping this into my crease and just going in left and right motions, just primarily focusing this shade right smack in the center. And with whatever's left over on the brush, diffusing those edges. And I really love this palette. It's been out for a while. It's not one of their newer ones, but it's definitely a staple in my collection. If you are looking for a palette that you can just create a variety of looks, especially neutral looks, then I highly recommend this palette. And then I'm grabbing this cranberry shade right here and this angled brush by Morphe. And I'm just sticking that right in my crease. And I'm going a little bit above my natural crease. And I like to start in the center and then work my way to the inner and outer corner, just going in left and right motions, just kind of laying down that pigment and getting a really defined line. And then first thing I'm doing is grabbing a fluffier tapered brush with that same transition color, and I'm just going in left and right motions, just kind of diffusing that line and just kind of, we're going to start to build a gradient. So I like to do this first and then I build over top of it. So next, I redrew that line with the same brush, and then I grabbed an even smaller tapered brush and that cranberry shade, and I'm just going in left and right motions just over top of that line. And as you can see, we already have more of a gradient effect going on, so I highly recommend doing that. And if, of course, if you want a more diffused look, you don't have to go in with an angled brush. You can do all of these with small tapered brushes. But I personally love a defined makeup look. I love a defined but blended look, so that's what I'm going to be showing you guys how to achieve today. So I'm grabbing an even more defined angled brush. This is actually a Colourpop brush that's meant for liner, and I picked up that dark brown shadow, and I'm just redrawing that line directly over top of where we applied the cranberry line. And we're just going to start to build some depth, and it's going to give this look a little bit more dimension. And then I'm going back into my small tapered brush and some more of that cranberry shade. And as you can see, we have more depth, we have more dimension, and there's also more of a gradient going on. So I like to build my color up in layers. And then the next thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to grab my angled brush by ABH. And I'm going to pick up my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. And I like using this concealer to carve my lid, but you can use whatever you like to carve your lid, and I'm just kind of primarily focusing this on the center, so I didn't bring it all the way to the inner and outer corner. And I also am setting my lid just to give us a nice even base for the next shade that we're going to apply over top. So next I'm going into this Dose of Colors Block Party Shadow, and if you haven't tried the Dose of Colors Block Party Shadows, highly recommend them. They are very, very amazing metallic shades. So I'm going into the shade called Teal Me More. And this shade is absolutely stunning. It's blue, but it has like a purple iridescent to it. So I'm just patting this all over my lid, and I did wet my brush with some Fix Plus. And this shade is just stunning. And then I'm grabbing this really small detailed pencil brush, and I went into that dark brown shadow, and I'm just applying this to the very inner and outer corner. And then we're going to be going back into that small tapered brush just to help us blend it out. So like I said, I'm going into that small tapered brush, and I picked up some of that cranberry shade, and we're just going to be feathering this inward. And I find that kind of dragging it inward is the best way to blend these halo eyes. That way everything is just really easy and seamless, and there's no harsh lines. So with a very, very light hand, I just do dragging inward motions, and then I'm just peeling off my tape. For lashes today, I'm going to be applying my Shop Sophie Bella Bali lashes. So if you guys want to check those out, link will always be in the description box down below. And then for my waterline, I'm going into my Urban Decay liner in the shade Double Life, which is probably my favorite liner at the moment. And then for our lower lash line, I'm just applying the same two shades that we applied in our crease. So first the light orange shade, and just buffing that onto that lower lash line. And then I'm going into this flat angled brush and the cranberry shade, and I'm getting as close to my lower lash line as possible, and then going back into that smudger brush and blending the two together. And then I'm going to be picking up my mascara. For today's mascara, I'm using my Mad Lash mascara by The Balm, and I love this one because it separates the lower lashes, but it also gives them some length. So highly recommend that mascara. And then for my inner corner, I'm just picking up my Pixi Beauty highlighter in the shade Subtle Sunrise, and I'm just popping that onto my inner corner. And all the products that I'm mentioning in this video will be linked down below. And then I just ran my spoolie through some bar soap and wet it, of course, with some Fix Plus, and then ran it through my brow. And yeah, this is the finished look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching. If you watched this video to the very end, thank you so, so much for all of your constant support. We appreciate it so much. We just enjoy giving you guys these daily videos. So if you like these videos, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!